Okay, so welcome once more to another video in our YouTube channel. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find the square root of numbers, that is the approximate square root of numbers without using a calculator. Now it is very important for guys who are writing the entrance examination into Public Works Yaoundé, because there in a concours you don't use calculators, and in some certain areas you might need to compute the square root of numbers. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the trick, and then we solve some few examples, and then we end the video. So generally, if you want to find maybe the square root of a number x, first of all, what you do is that you express it as the sum or the difference of two numbers, where one of the numbers is a perfect square. Maybe I can call it x1 plus or minus x2, and these two numbers here should be, if x1 is a perfect square, it should be very close to the number x. We are going to see why I'm saying it that way. x2 might be a perfect square or might not be a perfect square. Now the square root of this is approximately equal to, remember I'm putting an approximate sign here because you don't need the exact value, since in a concours you will never be asked to find the exact value. You just need the approximate value to compute your things. Okay, so this is approximately equal to, let's suppose that x1 is a perfect square, so you're going to get the square root of x1 plus or minus x2 divided by 2 times the square root of x1. Now this 2 here is standard, it is always there in the formula. So that's all we need to do. So let's take an example. Let us try to determine the square root of 5 without using a calculator. So I'll first of all write 5 as the sum or the difference of two numbers, where one of them is the closest perfect square to 5, which is clearly 4. So 4, and then I'll just add 1. Good. So this will be approximately equal to, my x1 is 4, so I get the square root of 4. Now the sign here is positive, so I just ignore the negative. So positive. Then my x2 is 1, so I take 1 divided by the 2 is standard, then times the square root of x1, which is the square root of 4. So the square root of 5 is approximately, the square root of 4 is 2 plus 1 divided by 2 times 2. So this is approximately equal to 2 plus 1 divided by 4. Now 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. So it means the square root of 5 is approximately equal to 2.25. Okay, let's do one more example again. Now this is a very good approximate, because for example, if I write the square root of 5 as the square root of 9 minus 4, yes, so this will be approximately equal to the square root of 9 minus 4 divided by 2 times the square root of 9. So this is approximately equal to 3 minus 4 divided by 2 is 2, then divided by 3. So this is approximately equal to here is 9, 7 divided by 3, but we can do 7 divided by 3, 7 divided by 3, 7 divided by 3. Here you get 2, you get 6, you get 1. 1 divided by 3 cannot go, you just put a point and then you add a 0. 10 divided by 3 is 3. Yes, 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. You subtract, you get 1, you add the 0. So 2.3, 3, and so on and so forth. So 2.3 plus. So you see that using 9 and 4, you see that 9 is very far away from 5, whereas 4 is very close to it. So you're going to get a very bad approximate, which is 2.3, but 2.25 is better. Now let us now look at another example. The square root of 8 is equal to the square root of, now I'm not going to write it as 4 plus 4 because 4 is very far from it, but the closest perfect square is 9, so I'll just write it as 9 minus 1. So this will be approximately equal to the square root of 9 minus 1 divided by 2 times the square root of 9. So this is approximately 3 minus 1 divided by 2 times 3, which is approximately 3 minus 1 divided by 6. Yes, so it's approximately 18 minus 1, 17 divided by 6. So we can do 17 divided by 6. You're going to get 2. Here you have 12. Here you get 5. You put a point, you add a 0. 50 divided by 6 is around 8. You get 48. 2, 0, 20 divided by that is 3. Doing it, you get 18. You have 20 and so on. So you see that this approximates to 2.25. 0.83. So that's the approximate value for the square root of 8. So that's all for this video. In the subsequent videos, I'm going to do more examples, and then we're also going to see how to find the logarithm of numbers without using a calculator. So do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and see you later.